in the game. Arguably my favorite to watch because he's so creative when he plays. Kenta Matsudaira, the 26-year-old, world ranked number 15. A quarter finalist not too long ago. You get to see a lot of inside-out forehands, some big backhands from behind the table. Shushin with the biggest forehand in the game. He is world ranked number 4 currently, just came back into the world rankings, 27 years old. The youngest of the 3 out of the big 4, older than Fan Zhendong. We will see what the future holds. A handful, well, a few Chinese men anyway. Lin Gaoyuan making his way up in the world after the marvelous 12, given a chance at the World Championships, but it was Shushin who robbed him of his dream. From down 4-10, Shushin came back, but Shushin's been known to do that from time to time. Against Jun Mizutani as well, although Jun Mizutani got his revenge at the Olympic Games. I'll be curious to see how confident Shushin is in his backhand. Both of these players have snaked somebody recently. Can't say that about too many others. I think Simone Gauzy, the only memorable snake victory. For those of you not familiar with the terminology, a snake is when the ball is below the table, the opponent can't see the contact. You hit a little bit of side spin in combination with something else, and you wiggle up afterwards, or sometimes simply hold still, but the ball jumps to a direction unpredictably. Shushin, one of the best at that, one of the most frequent to play that shot. And anytime Shushin is in a tournament, you can be guaranteed to see him in the top 10. There's Coach Q in the background, a service master coaching for Kenta Matsudaira. Shushin with some tricky serves as well. Always great to watch the showman, the cloud walker, Shushin play. So we will see. Kenta Matsudaira has delivered some very top-notch matches. I think his match against Jonathan Groth recently was quite spectacular. Again, it is the round of 16, the first round in this tournament. Only 16 men participating here. Pretty much every match you see should be a thriller, this one included. Solid start for Matsudaira. 2 spinny backhands and 1 big forehand is countered right back into play. Shushin testing to see if air conditioning in the room, anything does change the trajectory of his toss. Beautiful counter, quick with that backhand. We've seen that from Shushin as well, the short stroke backhand. Again, on the backhand side, he hasn't been outrageously consistent over the last few years. Some say that because Shushin is such a touch player, he's at a disadvantage with the ball that spins slightly less. The new D40 Plus has an honest bounce, a high bounce. It's a little faster and more consistent, but less spin. There's that inside-out forehand that Kenta Matsudaira does from time to time. Oh, man! Casual block time. Shushin rips one, and Matsudaira blocks it back and then goes straight the other way after Shushin plays it into the body. It's tough to out-casual Koki Niwa, but that one was definitely in the category anyway. Gets in for the tough one, the slow spinny one. A little bit of trouble there. Deep push and a little bit of indecision from the middle. Matsudaira, known as the anime prince for his hairstyle and his pale skin in Japan. The touch game here, Shushin doing a little lap after winning that point. Again, trying to keep the logo down. He's predicting the future. He knows it could be trouble. That was a pretty peculiar miss. It seemed like for a moment it might have been a let, or at least some thought about it. Matsudaira missing the contact and the soft shot. Nice fake there. Opens the shoulders widely first. Matsudaira thinks it's coming cross court to the backhand. Tough when you're coming down from up on one foot like that to really keep your balance. Sort of play the ball where you'd like. So Shushin up by 4. Oh, we want to see these points start. Shushin, the touch master, fishes one up with a traditional backhand. Ready to lob, not afraid to win a point from way behind the table. It starts to feel like the Shushin show. Again, it's game 1. He's up 8-4, and his shot selection 2 points. This is one of the things I love about Shushin, but it's probably one thing that the coaches don't love as much, that he gets a little bit creative when he gets comfortable in a lead. Not always playing the most aggressive or most likely shot to win the point. This is a lot more secure. Over the table, full swing. Not this time. We saw the block before. 4 game points for Shushin. Kenta Matsudaira with the serve. See how quickly the ball accelerates off the bounce from Kenta Matsudaira's forehand attack. Oh, Shushin just baiting him, waiting for the moment, and the first forehand that comes into play finishes it 11-6. Shushin takes the first. We'll be back for game 2. Stay right here. Back for game number 2. Shushin the Cloudwalker testing his toss once again, leading 1-0 over Japan's Kenta Matsudaira. Now it's interesting. Shushin's toss there straight up. It comes down. Hand moves at the very last moment, and it's a fast, long serve to the backhand, but Matsudaira still survives. Big forehand. Get a heavy side spin coming off the backhand. Watch this. Ball with a bit of kick to it. Matsudaira covering the open side of the table. There's so many possible matchups here at this tournament. Thinking about Harimoto, if he gets through Kirill Gerasimenko, playing against Shushin once again. Oh, recovery shot right down the line. On the run. Matsudaira could barely gather himself before this shot, but still under pressure makes it. The importance of having a short stroke and keeping that racket up. Trying to get a closer look at the shoes of Shushin. Shushin shoe, you could say. Shushin the shoe. A bit of English Chinese there. Oh, after all that power, the first tomahawk serve we've seen yet from one of two very famous players to do a reverse tomahawk. Ding Ding and Kenta Matsudaira. Last one gets away from him. Backhand chop block attempt from Shushin, still a 2-point lead. A little bit off the top of the net for Matsudaira, makes it a 1-point game. Shushin rarely seems stressed to me. His demeanor is just so cool on the court. Two in a row for Matsudaira, a little bit off the top of the net. Oh, power comes back just as fast the other way. Matsudaira hits it hard, and Shushin gets a good stroke on that ball. We've seen the reaction time with that backhand. Very close to ready position. Second towel break, split down the middle. So hard, so much speed. This one a bit of side spin on it. From behind the table, very few players can get through Shushin. Quickly countering to come back into the table, put some pace on it, best chance usually. Good timing there from Matsudaira with that backhand. Katerina, the assistant umpire from Italy, speaking quite efficient Chinese, maybe even fluent. Little fun fact for you. Next time you see her maybe in China on the world tour, feel free to chat with her. This one gets away. Missed contact on the serve as it sits up, and Shushin just smacks it for a winner. It's interesting. It feels like this is Shushin's game, but it's tied. I think that's part of the cool of Shushin, that even if Matsudaira is winning points, it just feels like Shushin is either in control or capable. Like he doesn't have to worry. But he has fallen a few times in recent years to foreigners. Zhuang Zhiyuan was one of them. I think that was also the Olympic qualification tournament in 2016. Koki Niwa earlier this year. Oh, table wide open. Shushin goes out for a walk and comes back. Takes a big shot here. Matsudaira blocks it back right on the middle line. Cloud walker from one cloud to the next. And not enough bend to put this ball back on the table. 2 game points for Shushin. A little bit late to get in for that flip kill, and Shushin takes it 11-8 for a 2-0 lead over Kenta Matsudaira. A closer game than the first. We'll see what happens. Game 3 coming up after this. Back for game number 3, Kenta Matsudaira to start with the serve, down 0-2. The confidence Shushin has to let the opponent hit first and hit hard. Oh, back edge of the table for Matsudaira. Quality counterattack. Shushin playing with a bit more pace here. Little scramble there to get the feet in the right position. Kenta Matsudaira seemed like he was between a chop block and a counterattack from the backhand side. A little indecision in the rush. This is a tough way to win points against Shushin. A soft flip to the forehand when he's already central on the table. Trying to keep it short. Low to the net, shallow on the table. Difficult ball to play. Again, the body language between the two. They both won 3 points so far this game, but it still feels like Shushin just, even though we see the sweat and at times the score gets close or is close, just feels like Shushin isn't bothered. Timeout now on the side of Kenta Matsudaira with Coach Q, Jun Mizutani's personal coach. Now in terms of confidence, Kenta Matsudaira's got a coach who's coached a player that's beaten Shushin at least one player between Jun Mizutani and the potential of Koki Niwa. Always curious when they show somebody that long, if it's somebody maybe we should know from the table tennis world in Kazakhstan. Now Coach Q, another fluent Mandarin speaker, originally playing for China growing up, has worked with Germany. He's got 2 sons playing in Germany. Chiudang, as they might say in China. In Germany, something slightly different, has been playing quite well, a pen holder himself. So in terms of advice against a pen holder, doesn't hurt to have a son you know well. Looked like Xu Xin was ready for a behind the back shot there. This is difficult at that length. Xu Xin keeping it near the back edge of the table. 4 in a row for Xu Xin from down 1-3. Oh, you want this one to come down just to see what happens. A reverse pen hold backhand chop block. But really with Xu Xin, I don't think there's anything you can count out, take off the table. Frozen a bit, tried to play the ball from way out in front. You could see already, it was almost like his feet were just stuck to the ground. He just played that out for a minute. Long push goes a little bit too long and wide here. Matsudaira right back in. Now one shot I've only seen from Xu Xin in practice, the reverse pen hold forehand. Hitting it with the backhand side of the racket from the forehand side of the body. Still waiting to see it. I think he said if he's up 10-3. Otherwise he always says, no, can't. So much power on that forehand. Now one thing Matsudaira is quite strong in is countering the ball, staying on top of the bounce. But I feel like Xu Xin's picked his placement wisely, and his forehand loops into the backhand side, right in front of the body, not wide to the backhand, creating a cross-court opening for Matsudaira. And the step around, Xu Xin looking for a 3-0 lead. Not yet. Still ways to go. 8 points apiece tied up. Matsudaira on top of the ball when it's clear which side it's going to, unless it's out of reach. This is a tough ball. Matsudaira tries to play the length of the table as Xu Xin backs up a little bit. I wonder if Xu Xin would have let it drop and tried to play a roller around the net. Play a double bouncer on the table. 2 game points for Xu Xin. Solid flip from Matsudaira, saves a game point. Takes some guts to play a shot like that out here. But again, if you are the underdog, if you're not expected to win, the uphill battle, playing boldly is necessary. Oh, misses the contact. 11-9, closer than the game before, but not close enough. Shushin up 3-0 now over Kenta Matsudaira, and we'll be back for game 4 after this. Back for game number 4, Shushin up 3-0. And shots like this, it's no question why. Inside out forehand for a winner. And the short side too, he can play both angles to the extremes. First point for Matsudaira this game. Still early in the game. Ooh, a little bit late for that ball. Fast long serve fools Matsudaira. He was going the other way. Good timing by Shushin. First towel break of the game. Kenta Matsudaira down by 2. Played into the middle. Matsudaira forced for an abbreviated shot. A little bit less rotation. Solid touch on both sides. The side spin shot Matsudaira has made before, and Shushin rarely gets bothered by side spin. After all, he is the master of spin. Oh, no chance for that one. Rarely do we see Shushin not stick out his racket. Bit of surprise here for this placement. As deep as can be and bending away, good shot. I think for Matsudaira to wait that long in the rally to get his first big shot, it's going to be a little bit tough. And a service error nonetheless. Shushin's got a little ways to go. If he gets 2 more points, we could see it. I don't know if 10-4 qualifies. We'll see. Second towel break, Shushin leads 8-4. I have a funny feeling if he gets 10-4, we'll see some possible exhibition points. I think that chance is gone. Just going to be up to Shushin to decide to make a show if he wants to or not. Deceptive serve pendulum with underspin. Again, contact in near the body. Back edge of the table for Matsudaira. See this one more time. From this angle, we probably won't have much of a chance. Oh yeah, there we go. That was pretty clear. No questions about it. Sometimes simply slowing down the point is enough to see. Again, 2019, they might introduce camera replays, essentially challenge system. Quick counter, and it's 3 game and match points for Xu Xin to send us into the ITTF Star Awards. Not yet. Matsudaira saves one. Third towel break of the game, and he's the first there. Soft spinny ball with the big forehand, just a little late to cross the body, Xu Xin. And there it is, Xu Xin takes it, the Cloudwalker walks on 11-8 over Kenta Matsudaira of Japan. And the Xu Xin show will continue. A good thank you and handshake, as you can expect from Kenta Matsudaira. Thank you to the crowd, says Xu Xin. Not a game dropped so far. Looking to be in excellent form following Sweden. Well, don't forget to go to the official ITTF Facebook page so you can catch these Star Awards live. Will be an exciting show indeed. All your favorite players find out not only who the winners are, but get to see them in their finest clothing, dressed up to the nines. I'll be preparing the daily review for you, and then heading right over to the ITTF Star Awards. Don't forget, after the Star Awards, you got a full day of top